Hello, and hi everybody out there. Well, today, yep, we are going to build bridges, and I'm excited about this because I get to play with all of my cars and my toy animals and things like that. But there's science behind bridges. You know, people build bridges to get over rivers and streams and roadways, and there's all kinds of reasons that we build bridges. So have you ever built a bridge to use just at home here to help your toys get over something? If you build structures like that just in your play, you're an engineer. So people who build bridges are engineers. So we're going to do some out of a lot of different things today and talk about what makes them strong and how much weight can they take, things like that. So I hope you brought, some of your toy cars, maybe an animal or two. I got a moose and I got BB-8, and we're going to test out our bridges that we build. So I got a stack of books to start with. But if you don't have a stack of books, you could do a couple of plastic cups, or anything like that, anything that we can span the distance with. But I have a couple of books here and all kinds of things to work with. So we're going to take some paper. I happen to have some construction paper, and we're going to test out what makes some bridges strong. So the first bridge that we're going to use is just a plain piece of paper, and you can probably already predict what's going to happen. I'm putting my paper between my two books, or if you have something like two cups, you could do that. Oops, I'm going to move these together a little bit. Okay, so does that look very strong? I'm going to make it go down back onto my books. Does that look very strong? Well, let's test it out. I'm not so sure that I could actually get my car across. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. In fact, if we're going to test it scientifically, we could see just how many pennies that we could put on here before it falls. This just plain one strip of paper between two books or cups is called a beam bridge, not a beam bridge, a beam bridge. And I already put 1 penny on it. Let's see if it'll hold for 2 pennies. Oh, just barely. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Here's 3 pennies. We can do this. Uh-oh, that didn't work. See, that's not very strong at all. So let's see what we can do to make this stronger. All right, so what I'm going to do is fold it into thirds. So I'm going to fold it over part way and part way. And let's see if I've made it any stronger. It's thicker. We can always do some things with thicker. Let's see if how many pennies will this hold? I'm going to do 1, 2. So we made this beam bridge thicker. 3, 4. Already it's a little stronger. 5, 6. Whoa, 7. Oops, wait a minute, I dropped it. There's 7. Uh-oh, it's starting to bend. 8, 9, 10. Whoa, 11. Oh, it's starting to bend though. 12 pennies. Oh, it's crushing. Ah! All right, there is. So we made it thicker. First we had one that was thin and stretched across. Then we had it thicker. So what else could we do with this piece of paper to make it maybe a little stronger? Well, I'm going to make a channel. So I've got this paper folded into thirds. I'm going to put some edges on it. So if you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to make a channel. So what I did was it's going to stick up on the side like that. So I'm going to do the other side. Here we go. So I have a channel, and I wonder if this will make it any stronger. Okay, so now that I have a channel right here on my, I think I can drive my car across. Oh, it's working. Look at that. I have a channel bridge, and it's just a variation of a regular old beam bridge. Let's see how strong it is in pennies. If it's any stronger. We had 13 with just the one that was thicker. Let's see if the channel one will work a little bit better. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are your bridges doing? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh. 12, 13. Oh, it's already stronger than just the thicker one. 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, I'm going to run out of pennies maybe. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. What? Oh my goodness, I only have this many more. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and I'm out of pennies, but I have some quarters. Oh my goodness, that is a really strong bridge. Well, I have a few quarters, so we're going to put a few of those in there. And if it doesn't show any signs of crashing, we're going to call this one pretty strong. So I got 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters, 5 quarters, 6 quarters. Oh man, that is pretty strong bridge. And it doesn't show any signs of crashing. You know, I'm going to ask a question. What if the distance between here was farther away? Okay, I'm going to move my books a little bit farther out and see what happens. Whoa. It's not crashing yet. Wow. Oh, it's showing a little sign of collapsing right here. See that? It's dipping. Do I have any more quarters? Oh, I have a few. See if I can get this one to crash. Try all kinds of things. Wow. Oh, it's almost crashing over here. I'm going to call that crashed because it's collapsing. So wow, that was pretty strong. So I'm going to pick up my quarters now. And let's, there it goes. I'm going to pick up my quarters and pennies now, and we'll try a different shape. That channel bridge was a pretty good one, I think. That was pretty awesome. Okay, how did yours do out there? Were you able to build a channel? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how did yours work?
50 pennies and quarters.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, now I'm going to get a different, I'm going to keep this one. And because that was really pretty strong. And now I'm going to get another piece of paper. And I'm going to do a zigzag. Okay. So what I'm going to do is fold it over about an inch. See how I did that? Then I'm going to fold it back. It's sort of like a zigzag fold. There we go. Back and forth. Turn it over, fold it down, and let me show you again how that's kind of coming up. See how it's starting to do zigzag across? Let's see if this would be a strong bridge. We're going to try it. This strengthened my beam bridge, some zigzags all across my piece of paper. All right, I'm getting there. Look at that. Whoa. Fold some zigzags in your paper. There we go. I got some good ones here. Okay. All right. I'm going to move my books back to where they were at the beginning. There we go. All right, so zigzag. That feels pretty good when I'm touching it. Well, it would kind of be hard to drive my car over it. I'd have to put a surface on it, you know, like maybe I have some craftsicle sticks. Popsicle sticks. You know, if I did something like this, then I could probably drive my car over it. Have to surface it. But let's see if the zigzag is a little stronger or as strong as the channel bridge. So I'm going to put some pennies on it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, that's pretty good. 18, 19. Lots of pennies. 21, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Well, it's still holding. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Whoa, 43 pennies right there. I'm going to push them all in the middle. That's pretty good. It held all our pennies, just like the channel bridge did. So I'm going to make it a little bit heavier with some quarters here and there. Well, let's see if we can crash it. Has your zigzag bridge crashed yet? Anybody out there? Oh, that's really holding a lot of quarters. The nickels. Wow, it's almost as strong, or maybe as strong as the channel bridge, just changing the shape of your paper. Might work out a little bit better for a stronger bridge. Oh, you know what's happening? My zigzags are flattening out. Now that I've got a lot of pennies on there, my zigzags are flattening out, and that's eventually going to crash my bridge. But that's holding a lot of weight. Wow, pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to take some of those quarters away now. Get back to my pennies. Whoa. Okay, I want to try one more paper shape just to see, just to test out some strength of a paper shape. So we've got a channel, just a straight one. Okay, and my pennies in the middle. All right, I want to take piece of paper and kind of fold it into a square. So first I'm going to fold it in half. Put a fold there. And I'm going to start almost like I was doing the channel, but I'm going to do 4 sides. So I'm going to go smaller right there. There, I got it hooked up, but I'm going to do a square. So then I'm going to fold it over like this, and then over like that. Now let's see if I have 4 sides to open it up so it looks like a square that I can tape together. Yeah, it does. See that? But I have to tape it. That's okay. All right, so when the edges come together, the opening looks like a square. So I have some tape here, and let's tape that together in a couple of places. There, see how that's a square? So I'm going to tape it in the middle. Let's see how strong this is. Now you could do any other kinds of shapes too. You could probably do a triangle. That's a very strong shape. So maybe we will. Maybe we'll fold a triangle right now too and see what kind of strength we get from that. Okay, so I got a square shape here approximately, and that's going to go in the middle there. And now I think I will do a triangle. We'll do, while we're into paper folding, we might as well do a triangle right now. And so again, I'm going to fold it in half. And and now I need three sides. So I'm going to go a third of the way over. See how it's fatter? And then a third of the way again. So I folded my half into thirds. So then when I take and put it together, I got three sides, a triangle. So we're going to take that. Now, that's exciting. I have a triangle and a square. Which one is going to be stronger? Tape that. Okay, see how I tape that together. It's going to be a triangle and one in the middle. How are your shapes coming? Okay, maybe you're all are they good? Okay, so now I have a triangle and a square. Which one do you think will hold up stronger? What do you think? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Well, you know what I noticed right now? If I tried to drive my car over that wouldn't be good. I'd have to figure out some way to drive my car along the flat side, right? Whoa, hey, it makes it. Yep. Okay, so let's try some weight. Let's try some pennies. Okay, let's try some pennies on a square. I'm holding it. I'm having trouble with my pennies staying on there. You know, I have some blocks here too. You have some other things that are weights you could test out. I'm testing out some blocks. This time I'm testing out my wooden blocks, and I have 3 wooden blocks, 4 wooden blocks, 5 wooden blocks. Whoa. These are all things that engineer. Well, my tower crashed before my bridge crashed. That's pretty good. Maybe I don't need to go up so high. Let's try this again. And build. Now that's got 6 blocks that my square is holding. So I had at least 6 or 7 blocks on my square, and then it fell over. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna have to hold my. Ooh, this is pretty strong.
Oh, they're definitely
Okay, so we could probably go on for a lot longer trying to test to see which one is the strongest. Whoa, but every time I move a little bit, I crash my tower down. But those made just a crazy piece of paper, just a little stronger. So, and it reinforced it. So what I'm going to do now also is, you know, I have just a regular old beam bridge with a channel. And remember our piece of paper? I'm going to try one more time with a piece of paper, and instead of making it into a different shape, and how it sags in the middle, I'm going to see if I can strengthen it from the bottom. And this is what I'm going to do. And you can try this too. You have 2 pieces of paper. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of bend it. Whoops, my pennies are in the way. There you go. I'm bending it over so it comes to the top. my books. There. And there. So now, can you see how it's touching the top of my beam, of my surface? Well, let's see if I can roll a car. Here's my van. Will that roll across? Oops. Yeah. If I take out my middle support, what happens when I get to the middle is it crashes down. But if I support it from the bottom, wow, let's see, I made it across. Try that. Here we go. It sinks down a little bit, but it made it. So we supported it from the bottom. So there's all kinds of ways that you can make your bridges stronger and stronger. One is from supporting from the top. One is lots of different shapes. Oh. So we made all kinds of an engineering feat out of paper bridges. Okay, so we're going to try a couple of other things. I'm going to get my books out of the way here aside. And let's try, whoa, let's try using our plastic cups and see what we can do. I have some craft sticks and some masking tape. Whoa, and lots of pennies in the middle here. And some plastic cups and some craft sticks. So we're going to try some experiments with the craft sticks. So if I just do this, oh, piece of cake. I could put BB-8 on there and my Jeep and my moose and probably a couple other cars. But let's see, the challenge here is how many craft sticks can I tape together before it caves in. Let's see what we can do. All right, how long can I make my bridge is what I was trying to say. So what I'm going to do is tape a bunch of craft sticks. You know, wood is pretty strong, but what if we tried to make a really, really long bridge out of craft sticks? So if you have some craft sticks, tape them together. How many can you tape together? Let's see, well, there's 2. So I'd have to spread out my cups like that. Well, and I'm going to tape another one right here. Taping some together. Oops, need another piece of tape. More in the middle. Thinking a little bit. Can I still? Oh, baby. How about my Jeep? Uh-oh. It's bending. It's bending, but you know, I'm going to do another craft stick. How long can we do this? I have to keep stretching my cups apart. Okay. Oh, that's very far. Let's see. My Jeep. Uh-oh. BB-8. Oh, no. A moose. Oh, boy. And a car. Oh, and I have a raccoon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, I got a pretty good string going on there, but it looks like it's going to fall any second. I have a zebra. And I have a van. Oops. Hold on. A raccoon. Oh, the whole thing crashed. But what can we do? You know, what can we do to make that stronger? Well, one thing we could do is put a support in it. So you could get another cup right in the middle. And so now, you know, that's pretty strong. That's one way to do it. That would be a great way to do it. So just a regular beam bridge with more supports. And how far away could we get? So you could make this probably stretch all the way. You could do cup, cup, stick, stick, and you could go forever. You know, the Florida Keys has sort of bridges like that go all the way across through all the islands. Maybe that's supports. You could go all the way across your whole room with this by putting a cup as a support every so often. There's my van. My van and my Jeep going down the highway. So that's another way to do it. Let's see. Okay. So another thing that we've been talking about just plain beam bridges. There's other kinds of bridges out there that you can make. And I had you guys in the supply list bring some jelly candies. Well, guess what? Over the weekend, my jelly candies got eaten. So I made some little balls of Play-Doh, and I have some marshmallows or jelly candies if you have them. It was my birthday over the weekend, so we ate candy and cake and stuff, and the jelly candies disappeared. Anyway, so we're gonna make a bridge called a truss, and we're gonna see how strong that bridge is. And this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use some toothpicks, and you can use what you have, either jelly candies or marshmallows or whatever, to make the shape, and we're going to make a truss. So a truss. So we're going to put some marshmallows, sticking our toothpicks together. Now, here's another place where we could test the shape. See how I'm building that? The shape of a triangle versus a square. So at first here, I'm sticking in, and you could be sticking in your jelly candies. I'm just sticking in my marshmallows, and I may do some Play-Doh pieces too. So there's my square. There we go. And that, it seems to twist and turn. So let me make one that's a triangle. Of course, with a triangle, I need 3 toothpicks and 3 edges sizes like that. And 1 in the middle, like so. Whoa, now that feels pretty strong. Now when I press on it, when I press my finger on the top of that, it's not bending at all. When this one, uh-oh, it keeps turning. So it looks to me like we're gonna have better luck with the triangle, but we're gonna build more triangles together. So I got one triangle. So build some triangles with me by sticking your toothpicks in. Oh, it looks like I need another marshmallow, or a jelly candy, or a hunk of Play-Doh. So now I have 2 triangles together. Look at that. One triangle pointing up, one triangle pointing down. So now we're going to do another triangle together, and a marshmallow or jelly candy. There we go. Whoa, so I'm starting to get a little structure that's going to be fairly strong. I'm going to do one more triangle, and pretty stable. Okay. Oops. Actually, I'm going to need another triangle. Let me show you what I come up with here. One more toothpick and one more. Here we go. There. Now this is going to be a truss. So right now it's kind of floppy, but if we put 2 of these together, let's see what we come up with. And you can kind of experiment as you. I'm going to do another one just exactly like this. Another set of triangles here. You can kind of experiment and see what you can come up with. You can put jelly candies or marshmallows together in random ways and see what kind of strong structure you can get. It's really kind of fun. You can kind of build toothpick sculptures and see how strong they are and see what makes them so strong. Okay, so I'm halfway done with my second truss, and my marshmallows are a little hard. You can do this with spaghetti too. You can make a spaghetti bridge or a toothpick bridge. Okay, almost there. How's everybody doing at home?
We're doing good.
Are ya? Good. Hey, I'm getting there. Am I done yet? Nope. I need one more edge to be the same as the other one. And I've almost got it. One more marshmallow, one more toothpick. And here we go. Now I have two that are the same. So I'm going to hook them together. Whoa. All right. So I'm going to hook them together so it looks like a bridge. We're making a truss. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yeah, that works. Okay. And this is going to be a very, hopefully, strong structure that we can make a little bridge for. Oh, I missed a spot. So you can see I'm stacking it together like that. All right, oops, one more here. This is gonna be pretty strong, I think. Two more toothpicks. These triangles are some of the most strongest structures. Whoa, pretty good. Whoa, check that out. So now if I wanted to drive one of my cars across it, maybe I would use a craft stick or two for the surface. Whoops, those are too fat. Okay, just so I could drive. But you know, I can press down on it and it's not collapsing. You know, I'm gonna try to add some more toothpicks to my square one just so we can compare how strong these jelly candy or marshmallow. Hey, I haven't even gotten to use my Play-Doh balls yet. I think maybe later I'll experiment with those. So now I'm making a cube shape really quickly, and I'm going to see if it's any stronger or how strong it is compared to my triangle truss. Triangle truss, truss and a beam bridge. Oh, one more marshmallow. Yeah, if you have spaghetti, you can do this too. The spaghettis are a lot longer than toothpicks, and so you can really see how strong the structure is. Uh-oh. This one is a little wobbly, can you see? When I press down on it, oops, when I press down on it, uh-oh, I just smushed it over here. It's wiggly, it's not happening. But you know what? I think I know how to make it stronger. What if I put a toothpick in the middle across? Whoa, I just turned it into a triangle and now it's stronger. Cool. Well, so that's what would work. Anyway, I'm going to take that one out and put a couple of craft sticks in there and see just how strong it is when I drive my van over it. There we go. Cool, not bad. That's pretty good. And I could do the block test too. How many blocks can I put on my truss bridge? Quite a few. Oh, more over here. Wow. And you know what? I can even make my triangle truss even more strong. It's kind of starting to fall over by reinforcing it with, whoops, more toothpicks to make more triangles across wherever I have. So wherever you make a triangle, you're going to make your bridge stronger. So I put some more triangles across. There. Pretty good. Triangles right across. So we were just testing out which one is going to be stronger. A square or a cube or a triangle. Definitely a triangle, because I can just move this around really easy. You can see that. Oh no. And this one I'm pressing the same, and it's staying together. Pretty cool. All right. Well, I have one more bridge to make with you guys today. So if you brought an egg carton, and let me move some of my stuff out of the way so you can see really good. We've got a lot of supplies here. I've got an egg carton, and I've got some straws, and I have a pencil to poke some holes in the ends of my egg carton, and I have some rubber bands. So, and I'm also going to use my ruler. So let's make a really cool kind of a suspension bridge. I put my straws in here. I have a lot of straws, and what I'm going to do is take my pencil and poke a hole in the center of each one of these bottoms of the egg carton. So I'm just going to poke one, and this is where I'm going to put, you can use the scissors to do this too if you don't have a pencil handy, but it's pretty easy. You just poke a hole right in the center of each of the bottom of the egg carton where all the 12 eggs go. So that's 12 holes. Well, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I'm going to take a straw and stick it in each one of those holes I made. Whoops, that hole wasn't big enough. There we go. So I got 12 straws in 12 holes. All right. I got blue and red straws today. Any kind of straws will work. That'll fit in the holes. So just with the things that you have at home, you can kind of make some cool bridges and test out your engineering skills. Okay, I've almost got all of my straws. Okay. Uh-oh, did I lose a straw? I'm one straw short. Oh well. We'll do it with, if you have 12 straws, how many ever straws you have, you can do it with. So how are we going to turn this into a bridge? Well, I'm going to take a little rubber band and put it around from in between each one of these straws. So I'm hauling out my rubber bands. Each one is going to go around the two straws that are opposite each other. There we go. Like this. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you could loop it, cross it over, and loop it, and cross it over so that I probably should. It'll stay a little stabler. So we're going to loop it. So what I mean is I'm going to cross it and loop it. See that figure 8 that I made? And then do the same thing. Another loop. What? So I'm looping it and putting it down right at the same kind of level. Well, this is a little floppy. It's going to fall down. So we're going to fix that. We're going to do a figure 8 and loop it. Another figure 8 and loop it. So, whoops. Okay. I'm almost done. I only have one more to do. Figure 8 and loop it. Figure 8 and loop it. Whoops. I undid my first figure 8. Oh no. Just twist it around. That's good. That's great. So I just twisted it a couple of times. It's pulling it together a little bit, but we're going to put a ruler in the middle. So I have one more figure 8 over the top of the straw. And I'm just going to twist and twist and twist and put it over the top of the other straw. Now these are all kind of pulling, but when we put a ruler right down the center, we've got a cool bridge that you can drive, and it's suspended and it moves. So if you had a bridge like this over a river or between two lakes like the Mackinac Bridge. And the wind was a factor. It's sort of a little bit, there we go. It moves, it has a little bit of give and play to it. So there, look at, oops. Yeah, this one needed some more support. Okay, it slid down my straw. Okay, I almost got it. Oops, here we go. And there, ruler in the middle. Now we're gonna drive a car across. And this is our last bridge today, but take a look at that. You can take and roll your cars right down the middle. And it's a great bridge for wind or someplace. There's a little bit of a play to it, but all of those are suspended between your straws. So kind of, it almost looks like a birthday cake bridge, don't you think, with the straws sticking up? That's kind of a fun bridge structure to, and that's pretty strong because there's a support here and a support here and a support here and a support here and suspended between your straws. So good. Oh, I have a bunch of paper towel tubes too. You could probably work out a great way to make bridges with those. I think I'm running out of time today, but you can play around with all the things that you have today and see what makes the strongest bridge. So that's all we have for today. Thanks for joining us on First Step Science. Hope your bridges turned out good today. Bye. Something I had never ever seen before. And here's where you get to make a choice. Was it a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex? And I'm just gonna stick some pine cones in my box, and then the fun starts. I just start rolling them around. Air rushing out of the balloon is going to push that balloon up. So let's see what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. So that's how rockets kind of work. We are going to build 2 different kinds of rockets today.
Cork on as fast as you can.